innovation in education don't come along too often. Our education system is over 100 years old. The system was created to place people in positions and class structures, but not created for equality or lifelong learning. Enter virtual reality. With the use of this technology, I hope to begin shrinking the income equality gap. Hello, my name is Lawrence Wagner. I was born and raised by my mom in the projects of Cleveland until I was 10 years old. My mom later remarried, and my brother and I moved to a really tough neighborhood until the age of 13. It was there where I began to be surrounded by so many challenges, including alcoholism and abuse for most of my childhood. At 13, I moved and started going to school in a wealthy suburb of Cleveland where I was constantly bullied and tormented because of the color of my skin and for being poor. After years of this, I had very low self-esteem and no confidence in myself. To escape the situation I was in, I joined the Army 2 months after graduating high school. While in basic, I was recommended for West Point Prep, where after a year I would have gone to West Point. Due to my lack of confidence, I turned down the opportunity. Later, I was sent to Iraq to fight in Desert Storm, where I learned to survive in the midst of war. After getting out of the Army, I worked and struggled to make my life work. Through years of counseling, I regained my confidence and I graduated with a master's degree at the age of 38. While some people may consider my story a success story, the problem of poverty is actually not uncommon in the United States. 1 out of 5 children are born in poverty. Many of them have similar stories to mine, but the results are drastically different. Poor children are less likely to graduate from high school. Furthermore, child poverty increases the risk of underemployment and adult poverty. If you were an American child younger than 5 and your father was not around, it was more likely than not that you lived below the Census Bureau poverty line. Children, especially minorities, has become part of the cradle to the prison pipeline. Race and poverty form the foundation of the pipeline, but its multiple components include struggling families, depressed communities, and underperforming schools. Because of my past, I created Spark Mindset, a social enterprise whose mission is to help young people overcome poverty, violence, and low self-esteem by providing a path to jobs through education and financial literacy training. To accomplish this, we are leading a collective impact project called the Cyber Nephrarian Project. As part of the project, we are partnering with the University of Maryland and 7 other organizations to create a virtual reality educational gaming platform that teaches high school students in underserved communities cybersecurity, coding, and entrepreneurship. Our state-of-the-art virtual reality program will be self-paced and students will progress based on their knowledge gained on each level. Data analytics will measure competency levels of these students along with other skills. Our project will be a worldwide project, but we are looking to start in Denver first to create a working prototype. High school students will be learning and developing skills in cybersecurity, coding, or entrepreneurship while playing a game that is fun. The game will feature a storyline and students will gain certain rewards and badges at each level by performing additional tasks. Through videos, students will learn critical thinking and growth mindset skills to help them overcome challenges. Students will be able to ask questions and help fellow students, giving them additional skills in collaboration and teamwork. In addition to grants, 15% of all revenue generated through Spark Mindset will go towards the virtual reality educational gaming platform. Through the funding, we are looking to provide Google Cardboard VR goggles and tablets to underserved communities so they can access the VR program along with financial literacy courses. We are currently building partnerships, so upon completion of our program, students will have the ability to enter apprenticeship programs, internships, or entry-level jobs in cybersecurity and coding. It is our goal to have students from underserved communities to gain the confidence and courage to pursue the things that they are passionate about and not what they're told to pursue. I have a dream that one day we'll live in a a nation where there will not be people judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. So let's develop the character in youth trapped in underserved communities, at the same time shrinking the income equality gap. Thank you.